Welcome back to Simply Southern. Every 5 years, Congress passes legislation known as the Farm Bill, or at least they're supposed to. The last Farm Bill was signed by President Trump on December 20th of 2018. Even if you're not good at math, you know that's more than 5 years ago. Here to talk with us today about this important piece of legislation is Alabama Farmers Federation Director of National Affairs, Mitt Walker. Mitt, thanks for being with us today. So if you could, tell us, what is the Farm Bill?
Yeah, so the Farm Bill kind of sets the rules of the game, or the policy, if you will, for a variety of things, primarily the safety net that our farmers depend on to help them weather some of the risk that they're not able to mitigate otherwise, that are out of their control. Conservation, research, development, trade, nutrition programs are all rolled into a very large piece of legislation.
So where do things stand right now with passing a new Farm Bill?
Yeah, so the House did move their Farm Bill out of committee back in May, so it was encouraging to see some progress being made there. Unfortunately, the Senate process seems to be a little more delayed, so we actually have two competing frameworks in the Senate. One by Chairwoman Stabenow takes a little different approach than what the House bill looks like, and the Ranking Member Bozeman's bill in the Senate, or the framework he envisions, would be more closely aligned with what's passed out of the House so far.
So what are the key differences between the House version and what the Senate is working on?
Yeah, the phrase has been putting more farm in the Farm Bill. That's been something we've talked about, the leadership have talked about. The House bill does appear to be more focused on production agriculture. It provides some pretty significant increases to reference prices that are important, because that's what triggers a lot of the safety net programs. The Senate bill, it's not as robust in terms of improving that safety net. Unfortunately, the Senate bill also kind of carries forward a lot of the Green New Deal type concepts on climate change. It's more focused, I would say, on some of those areas than production agriculture.
Well, this year, why is it so important that we pass a Farm Bill this year?
Well, we're already in an extension. We are operating under an extension currently. That one will expire September 30th of this year. But the real key to it is getting some meaningful relief out to farm country. We're dealing with policies that are really almost 10 years old, or more than 10 years old now, that were based around the 2014 Farm Bill when it passed. So when you look at the inflationary pressures that farmers are dealing with, interest rates are much, much higher this year than they have been in recent years. We're well past time to modernize and update the Farm Bill policies that are just so important to production ag, but not just farmers. I mean, consumers benefit from this as well. When you look at what's happening around the world, the House version of the bill is actually called this year the Farm, Food, and National Security Bill. So food security is national security, and it's very important that we get this done as soon as possible.
Well, what can people do to help this process move along?
Well, Congress is on recess. It's their traditional summer recess. They're going to be out and about in the districts. If you have an opportunity to visit with your member of Congress, whether you're a farmer or not, let them know it's important that we get this done, and just ask them to do all that they can within their power to try to get a bill done this year.
All right. Mitt Walker with the Alabama Farmers Federation. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Kevin.
If you like fresh strawberries, Stacy Little has a way for you to enjoy them year-round. When Simply Southern continues, he's making easy strawberry freezer jam.
What we eat, what we wear. It all starts somewhere. And if it's good, it usually starts with a farmer. And that somewhere is right here in Alabama. In a field, in a barn, on a tractor. Right now, there's a farmer starting something good for all of us. And it all starts right here in Alabama.
Alabama PALS, People Against a Littered State, is a statewide organization that has many programs that can benefit your county, school, city, or community. The Alabama Adopt a Mile program, the Don't Drop It on Alabama Spring Cleanup, the Alabama Coastal Cleanup, and the Alabama Clean Campus program are all programs available to you and your respective groups. Join with Alabama Pals and let's do our part in making Alabama truly Alabama the Beautiful. For more information, go to alpals.org.
For more Simply Southern, follow us on social media. And while you're online, visit our website, simplysouthern.tv.net. Simply Southern continues in a moment.
Buying from local farms has turned healthy eating into an adventure for the kids.
Beef tastes even better when you know the farmers who raise it. I love a good steak, and it's nice knowing that our local ranchers are helping our environment.
I do like a little honey in my tea. Keeping my money in the local economy by buying from Alabama farmers makes it taste even sweeter.
Bring the farm to your home. Discover what's growing near you at sweetgrownalabama.org.